The capabilities of fleet vehicles are evolving as organizations shift to meet customers where they live and work, and agencies implement more connected devices than ever before. As part of the ever-growing reliance on mobile broadband connectivity for fleets, 5G for vehicles is here and in a league of its own, bringing exponentially faster speeds, greater capacity, and ultra-low latency. For early adopters, it also raises questions about characteristics unique to the 5G spectrum and how they affect connectivity for fleets. Because fleets move, there are some details relevant for vehicles that are less so for fixed sites. First, how will the performance of 5G change for vehicles in motion? Well, it's important to understand that 5G is made up of 3 spectrum bands, and each works differently. The high-capacity layer, also sometimes called the millimeter spectrum, or MM wave, features the gigabit speeds and ultra-low latency that we hear so much about. However, another characteristic of this spectrum is that it has low propagation, meaning the signal doesn't penetrate obstacles like buildings, and reception is limited to line of sight. For that reason, mmWave 5G will initially be available for fixed sites in locations including the downtown area of big cities, manufacturing and industrial sites, transportation hubs, and large event centers. In the short term, vehicles will not be major users of this spectrum layer. The coverage layer is the 5G spectrum capable of covering the largest areas and includes low-band 5G, gigabit LTE, and 4G LTE. While the capacity and potential speed of this layer is the lowest, its propagation is also highest, meaning it can travel through most buildings and other obstacles without losing signal integrity. Vehicles have successfully used this spectrum layer for some time. Lastly, the capacity layer, often referred to as sub-6 or mid-band 5G, sits between the high-capacity and coverage layers and features a good balance of both. Sub-6 5G offers dramatic performance improvements over low-band 5G and medium levels of propagation, leading many experts to consider it the sweet spot of wireless broadband. What about areas with only 4G or gigabit-class LTE service? There are 2 important points to consider. First, enterprise-class 5G modules have both a 4G gigabit-class LTE modem and 5G modem that simultaneously pass traffic through mobile routers. This feature, called dual connectivity, ensures that a connection is always in place. Because of this, organizations can buy 5G solutions today and use low-band 5G or 4G and be ready for when mid-band 5G rolls out in their area. What happens when a vehicle leaves a 5G coverage area? Dual connectivity makes this a non-issue. For example, if a video is being uploaded from a patrol car, the carrier will move that data over multiple streams at the same time. To ensure stability, one of those lanes will always be a 4G anchor band. When 5G is available, the tower can provide access to 5G for more bandwidth. When a vehicle moves out of a 5G coverage area or has a weak 5G signal, data can continue to flow because it was always connected to the 4G anchor band. The mobile edge is evolving, and 5G's impact on fleets will be game-changing. With a 5G vehicle solution in place, organizations will gain the agility to realize future profits and opportunities.